Hey everyone, this podcast is part of Story Mode, the podcast network of Gamefully Unemployed. You can support us and gain access to other great exclusive podcasts at patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's patreon.com/GAMEFULLY unemployed, which is spelled like it sounds.
You are now listening to Choose Your Own Misadventure on Story Mode, the podcast network of Gamefully Unemployed. Welcome, Wasteland Wanderers, to another Atomic Adventure Hour, starring Jane Addams as the daring duo of digits designed for destruction, Lefty and Righty, David Bell as the maniacal mischief maker made of man and machine, Vern and Ryan Lombardi, Katie Goldin as the big-time canine entwined within Artur's mind, Werner Herzog, and Katie Willert as the agile atomic anomaly with amazing abilities, Bambi, hosted by Cristian Ramirez.
But then I'm doing exercises to try to close that jaw up, tighten it up.
You got to get a strong jaw.
Yeah, it's bad because then it would I'd open it up and it'd click like some kind of snake, and it's maybe I shouldn't.
All right, welcome to the newest episode of Choose Your Own Misadventure.
Yay!
Atomic Adventure Hour. All right. So, just in case people don't remember from last time, you guys got back to the camp where the chimps are, and Garby had attacked, and everything was on fire, and all the chimps were running around trying to put out the fires and trying to treat their wounded. So yeah, that's just for anybody who doesn't remember how the last one ended.
Right.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so after the attack on Gombe Streams, the chimps are all in an uproar. Some are calling for an immediate retaliation. Others want to simply work on the defenses, and others still think that they should abandon their home to seek out a new location because Garby now knows exactly where they are. A small council of Breezy, Quill, Chops, and a few of the other chimp leaders are going to meet to determine what should be done about the threat, and they've invited you and Abs to sit in and advise on what course of action they should take. Chops explains that the only place they know he was based can't be the only place he lives because when they went there last time, he wasn't there. Quill explains that after researching the virus she was infected with, they've come up with a vaccine but don't have the ability to make it on a large scale yet, and they would need medical supplies to do this. Breezy points out that Garby must have had some help to program and maintain such a large number of robots. Then she remembers that the information from his computer that you hacked, so she grabs her little data pad, scrolls through, and finds that it looks like there's an invoice from a nearby Kenyan tech company called Andela that contracted some programmers and engineers to Garby for various projects. Quill interjects about the fact that in Nairobi, the location of the company, there's also a very large medical school, University of Nairobi, where they'd likely be able to find a bunch of the medical supplies that they'd need to replicate the vaccine. Chops reminds everyone about the previous time they'd clashed with Garby, and when Quill was captured, and Breezy has the realization that several of the manifests contained some coordinates for delivery/rendezvous point in Djibouti in a region.
Sorry. It really was.
Djibouti.
Just
You children. Surrounded by children.
in a region known as the Graveyard, because it was one of the few regions on the continent where there was a major battle, where there were major battles immediately following the nuclear apocalypse known as the Great War. The region had been home to several military bases belonging to the various conflicted countries, and so now is littered with mostly old tech, old robots, and ghouls. So they will leave it to you guys to kind of determine, because you guys are going to basically be the strike team.
The muscle.
Yeah, you're going to be the muscle that's going to determine. That's going to one of these locations. So, where do you guys want to go? Do you have any questions?
Wait, so
You're either going to Nairobi, because you don't know the exact location of Garby's, like wherever his other base is. You only know the one place, and he wasn't there last time. The best course of action that the chimps have agreed on is that you guys need to find out exactly where he is, like where his other bases are.
Right. Can we disagree with the chimps?
You can.
So they were they on the fence about moving their little camp?
That was one of the things that was suggested because, it's their home.
Yeah.
So a lot of them want to stay and defend it and just like add more defenses. But there are other ones that think it would be best for them to move to a different location, just find a different place to go.
is it a nice area?
It's the jungle around a very large lake. So it is nice. I mean, it's where they grew up. It's their home. So then they already know exactly where all like they can get fruits and stuff like that. And
Yeah, but they're pretty smart. They can find fruit.
I mean, I feel like that's not up to us, right? I'm just gonna do what these chimps want.
I don't know, like
Do.
Well, because we're the ones that have to live there.
yeah, but also like we just left for a minute and then we came back and they were all on fire. So I sort of wanna I'd rather that didn't happen again.
Smell the smell of bacon. It is a very chimpy bacon.
Aw.
God, chimp bacon sounds awful.
It's delicious.
I am very hungry.
Okay, so what would you guys like to do? Basically, if you can suggest, I would say that you can recommend that they move camps. That's one thing that you can do. You can, and then you can go to one of the other two locations that I outlined in the first place.
Yeah, I mean they can
It's
always
those are
come
kind of the
back.
most obvious ones. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like DuckTales, where you're choosing the game. I mean, you have to choose where to go.
I mean, I want to convince them to like maybe go camping somewhere else for like a little while if they're really invested in
Okay.
this as their
Dog has
home.
an
Like
idea.
you take a vacation.
You make you fill a bunch of pillowcases filled with monkey turds, and you put the cases. You draw little faces on them, and you see in this manner you have created a sort of monkey homunculus that will fool the enemy forces and smell deliciously like the monkey turds, and maybe save a bag of them for me to just take to sample the quality.
Okay, if you're going to be, this is what you're suggesting, I need you to roll for persuasion.
So, just separate of everything, can we have pillowcases full of shit?
Yeah. Well, it's like Blazing Saddles. You're saying make a fake town.
Yeah. You're gonna Blazing Saddles,
My
Garby.
persuasion is actually 0.
Or what is your other mental
There's
ones?
influence.
Influence is fine.
My influence is 5.
Okay.
Which one do I roll?
A 20.
Oh, heads up, guys.
They're both gonna roll a
Priscilla
20.
is custom making our order.
Ooh.
Nice. I rolled a 3.
8, and I rolled a 10. So they are.
They're like,
Almost convinced.
Yeah, they're still on the fence.
But then
about
when
it.
I
They're-
started talking about eating all those turds, I lost them.
Yeah.
yeah, they were like, yeah, we should totally make a fake one.
And then it's like, and then they realized this was just Werner Herzog's way to get a bag of monkey turds to just have as a snack.
Directly into his mouth.
Snack on.
because you were close to convincing them, they're going to send out some scouts to see if they can find another area that would be good for them to, in case they need to move.
Okay.
But they're not gonna shit in sacks.
No, not yet.
I'm
They're
gonna
not.
ask-
They're not there.
Okay, good to know.
Well, that takes time.
Minds change over time.
Everyone
I just mean,
can
like,
be persuaded.
I just mean like physical time to
Yeah.
like get all that shit.
That's also
Also
true.
fiber.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they have a high fiber diet. They're mostly eating fruit and stuff
That's
like
true.
that. So
Metamucil.
I don't think they need extra fiber in their diet.
Supplements.
Some gummies
what
with
is-
some sort of probiotic.
What are the chimps?
Sugar-free gummy baths.
Yes, Dave?
What do the chimps think is the best course of action? What do they want us to do?
Yeah.
Right now, they think... Oh, this is... You don't know.
You don't know what this is in response to, Dave.
But I think
nice.
the thing that they seem to agree on is the most immediate need is going to get more medical supplies. Just because Doc does
So
have
boring.
that. Doc does have that the virus that even
Right.
if he doesn't destroy their village, he could find a way to infect some of them.
Right.
And that would be bad.
Yeah. All right. What do you guys think? What do you guys
My
want to do?
crotch is delicious.
Okay. So Nairobi was one of the options,
Yes.
right?
Nairobi is the option that will take you both to the university and is the location of the company that contracted workers to help him program
We
robots.
just fucking go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's fuck them up.
And then let them go do what they need to do. If they need to go hide, if the chimps need to go hide, do what they have to do. But I'm like trying to think of what technology we can have where we know where they'll be if we want to go meet
Oh
up
yeah,
with
they
them
can
again, you know
because
what I mean?
they have little like trackers and
Little
stuff like
guys,
that.
Can
Yeah.
they page us?
Yeah, basically. Because the data pads and stuff that they have GPS in them, so you can you can keep track.
Although maybe they should disable that.
Yeah, so people literally don't know where they are. They go ghost. They go dark.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just be like, hopefully we
Tell
run
them to
into you
send-
again in the
send a
jungle at some
raven.
point.
I mean,
Well, I
having-
think no matter what, even they might not leave at all because, like I said, they were not super convinced by it. So they're going to send scouts to try to find other locations where they could move to. But as of right now, as long as you're not like as long as it doesn't take a really long time to accomplish the
They'll
mission,
probably still be there.
then
Right.
there will at least be some of them there.
I want to tell the chimps like it can't hurt to bag your poop. Like even if you're not
Just
going
like
to do
start
it,
with
just
the plan and then
Can
like
I get a goodie bag of some poop?
yeah, you can put it in your backpack with the glitter.
Can we get a goodie bag of poop?
A
Can someone
little
shit in a bag for us, please?
a doggy bag of poop. Get it? I am a dog, but also a human. It is a miserable existence.
I mean, they'll give you some poop if you want it.
Yes.
Do you guys remember when Dave just as the chimpanzee shit on the floor and everybody was like, why are you shitting on the floor? We're all just assuming these chimps are like really don't give like poop everywhere.
Right.
I mean, now I
These
have
people are really into shitting.
I have questions about the mechanics of this game now. If Dave shits as a chimpanzee, is that the same as chimpanzee shit?
No, it's not. It's
Robot.
It has
Robot shit, so it's like
Pile of-
like
Yeah.
I would say it has the illusion of chimpanzee shit
It's a
until he walks
holographic
away,
shit.
and then
Okay.
you can see that it is in fact.
It's just a
Robot
sort of a
shit.
flickering hologram. It's a pile of moist turds.
Okay, so if you guys are going to go to Nairobi, that's good. Okay, so you guys take the Breezy is also probably going to go with.
Oh yay!
So, do we think that, like, if we get to Nairobi with this giant chimpanzee who's also very person-like,
She'll wear like people clothes while you guys are
Okay.
on your way there.
or like with the people just being
Two little girls.
She'll wear a hat. Yeah.
She's not gonna slam out with the clam out.
She just walking vagina first into Nairobi,
You were a giant chimp, wouldn't you? I
just
would.
backing it up.
Yeah, she's going to be kind of incognito.
Gonna put a nice
Making-
little summer dress on and a fedora.
Making ovaries with her ovaries.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hi.
I'm all right. It's fine.
It's like, is we good? Everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm good.
So
Well, you know, ovaries. like when you make that's a word, right?
Yes.
I mean, ovaries
Okay.
is a word.
Well, no, but it's also a word that means like something else.
I'm really trying to follow.
What else
where
does
you're
it
going
mean?
with
Like
that.
a plant's ovaries? Or
No. I think I'm thinking of another word. Let me think about this a little bit. I'll get back to
There's
you.
certain
Overtures?
words that we should.
Overtures. That's
what
the one.
Overtures.
There we go.
With
Well,
your ovaries.
I still don't
overtures
get
with the
where-
ovaries?
Still not quite.
Overreachers.
Overtures. That's
Yeah,
the
there you
word.
go.
Oh, making overtures with your ovaries.
Nice.
That's it.
What I do want to ask though is breezy like passable as a but
If
or
you're
is
not
it
paying
like
attention,
ridiculous?
Well, if you're not paying attention, I don't think most people
How
are.
big is she?
Because
Also-
there's-
How tall is she?
she's like 6 feet tall.
Okay.
Well, I'm 20 feet tall, so I think people will be like just
Yeah.
looking at me
They're-
walking
Yeah.
through.
There is not a human in our party, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
there
used to
is.
seeing
We are-
weird stuff.
We are a haunted
Okay.
group of people.
a human brain.
I'm just a neon.
Yeah.
It's
like a
not
big
the
neon
human
sign.
inside of the brain, even if he has
Yeah.
the body of an adorable but large and stupid.
And you got a robot with a
Saint
baby face
Bernard.
that's walking with you guys, so they kind of just like look at you guys and they don't really pay attention.
We walk by people and they're just like, "Ooh, Jesus, was that a
Yeah,
pair
like
of
just
hands?"
don't make eye contact. Just keep walking.
I think
I
all of
couldn't
us-
if I wanted to.
I think all of us are very attractive except for Vern Lombardi. Because it's a literal baby inside
Here's
of a
the thing.
machine. There's
I-
nothing attractive about that.
I have for Ryan attractive as a perk. So
Wait, Ryan Lombardi's the baby?
the baby,
So
Ryan
Vern
Vern
is
Lombardi
ugly
is
as shit.
Baby
but
can't
Ryan
make a
Lombardi.
baby sexy.
he's got
just
the
has a
perk
baby
attractive.
face.
Has anyone
He's
watched
got a
the
man's
Prince
body.
of Egypt recently? Baby Moses is like flirty in a way that is very uncomfortable.
Wait, what?
I watched Prince of Egypt last night, and when the basket comes up to the queen and she opens it up, baby
yeah.
Moses is like
Goo
like
gaga.
really flirty, and it's adorable,
Creepy.
but you're also like,
Baby
why?
wants your boy, you.
Like otherwise she was just gonna throw out this baby in this basket if he wasn't like working hard for the money. I don't know. Also, Prince of Egypt is so good.
It is
You
good.
guys.
It's a good movie.
I suggest everyone.
I'm not religious, but I like it.
It is a good movie. It
I'm
was
good
one of those underrated ones
I
from
do
the
like
90s.
I do like how like when Passover and Easter sort of collide.
Coincide,
Yeah, because it's like, you know, I basically can go to one event, either Passover or Easter, and be like, I did it.
And
I
there was
did
a
it.
What are
I pleased all of the family somehow. No, I didn't. But you know. What?
Yes, David.
No, it's I don't do anything for either Easter or Passover, so I just don't know what the formal events are.
Well, there's Seder's for Passover.
There's Seder's and there's masses for Easter.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a heads up, the perfection check is complete
oh, good.
on our pizza,
What?
whatever the fuck
Yeah.
that
There
means.
better
For the
not be
podcast, we're ordering a pizza.
single
If you
cheese
can't
at
tell.
a place.
I have the Domino's pizza tracker up on my phone.
It's great.
Priscilla is
if
making
there's
our pizza.
if there's a Priscilla's a nice perfectionist name. I feel like Priscilla's not gonna let a marinara be oozing out of the cheese.
Yeah.
But that does set really high expectations for this pizza.
Yeah,
I mean, we're getting Domino's. I have medium expectations.
It's trash pizza. It's just delicious
They
trash.
got better.
It's
I like
delicious.
How it's completely gone off the rails. We're all standing in the like at the mouth of like going into Nairobi, and we're all just like,
Yeah, you're in the
but
train
like
station
Domino's
just
pizza.
talking.
Also, have you guys seen Prince of Egypt? And everybody's just like, what the fuck is going on with this group of people?
to be fair, Domino's is not a steaming pile of hot turds
No.
directly in your mouth like Papa John's is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Papa John's.
Pizza Hut still reigns supreme, and I will die on that hill.
Sure, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, any pizza you get is not going to be the experience of getting liquid diarrhea into your mouth like Papa John's
Yeah,
is.
I
Yes.
really feel like the garlic butter helps
Like as
everything.
if the titular
slide.
Papa John's just squat right in front of your face and poop on
Right.
you. That's what Papa John's is like. It sucks. It's bad. It's a bad pizza.
Okay.
So you arrive
We arrive
in Nairobi.
We all go, okay, and then we march right into Nairobi.
Yeah. You
Going to
can
Nairobi.
you can go to either the university first, or you can go to kind of check out the corporate headquarters of the Andela tech company.
University, I want to become smart dog boy.
Yeah.
Good boy, yeah.
Also, you'll get
learning.
lots of pets in the university.
Oh, very many pets.
College students are depressed and they need a dog to pet.
And I will dispense the wisdom upon them, such as 420,
Okay, so
weed times.
so if we go to the university, we can just gather some information, like, because I want to know what this company has, like what their influence is, and like, because I feel like if there's a university, then people go from the university to the company, like.
And just like a little bit of the metagame, yes. They're definitely recruiting from the university that is right by
And
And like-
the company
I guessed
headquarters.
right.
That's yes.
Guys, I guess right.
And
Maybe
smart.
we can find a nice blonde student who speaks in a really deep voice and convince her to like drop out and then produce like crazy magic medical technology and save the chimps.
Does she also wear a black
God,
turtleneck?
that was
I don't know. I haven't met
I
her yet,
watched-
but like that seems right.
homegirl does not know how to flat iron her hair. Like she does not put anything on her hair. No,
you need some heat
you
protecting,
gotta put
guys.
argan oils on the hair to flat iron it to that extent, to that severity. Oh my god, she's just like, I've stuck my head inside of a toaster for 5 hours, and now I'm going to scam people.
Okay.
Oh, also, Werner's dog is now Werner Blaze dog, Werner Hayes dog.
Nice.
Is it 420
420
on the campus?
Yes. Today
Oh,
is
great.
420
Rad. Everybody's
universe.
hot as fuck.
Too bad this won't be released on 420.
Oh, that's true.
okay.
Unless you wait until next year. It'll be 42020.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
Anything that
I mean, then all month of April next year will be 420.
It will be. And also,
that's
on
insufferable.
420, it's 42020. So, like, you can wear glasses and
get
smoke
high.
weed.
Okay, so we'd want to go to like the engineering build or like the medical building, right?
Yeah. They have a large hospital attached to it, and but they also like there's research facilities and stuff there too.
I'm gonna change. Oh wait, can I do? Yeah, I'm a shapeshifter. I'm gonna shapeshift cool glasses, sunglasses on.
Oh,
me.
Nice.
can I get some hospital scrubs and just walk around like with a stethoscope and be like, yes, doctor, doctor.
Yeah.
I read
medical-
somewhere that you can like get anywhere in a hospital if you're carrying a clipboard and you look like you mean business.
Yeah.
So
So
like,
production, you can walk onto any set with a fucking clipboard.
That's
And
can I find a clipboard and like just use that as a disguise?
Sure. Do you want do you want to go to the hospital first, or do you want to go
hospital
to
supply closet? Get our
like medical
disguises.
Yes.
school?
Disguises to hospital.
Yeah, hospital,
supplies.
I guess.
Yeah.
Supply closet. Can we roll
Oh.
to get into the supply closet?
We should get because another thing you can get anywhere in is a hazmat suit. We should get hazmat suits because nobody questions a
Scare
person
everybody.
in a hazmat
If
suit.
we're walking around in hazmat suits, they're gonna be
If
like,
you-
"Oh shit, something's happening."
Right. I'm just saying you could walk into like any store in a hazmat suit and be like, I need to get behind the counter, and people are like, yeah, sure.
Okay. Sure. You can walk into the hospital.
All right.
Everybody, roll for. Oh, that's good.
Coolness. Wait, we're not in the college yet.
No, but basically this is a. I think this. Do you want to do sneak or do you want to do persuasion? It's kind of up to you guys.
Oh, I feel
Where's
like
sneak? I don't
can't-
have.
That'll add your agility score to this.
I would rather do sneak because I don't have persuasion.
Okay. Well, I mean, what are the other?
Oh wait. All right, we're going. Wait, can I?
Influence.
Wait.
Is that similar to persuasion?
Influence is fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna shapeshift into a. Damn it! I can do mimic and like imitate someone working at the hospital.
Oh, okay. So you just want to spot one of the doctors walking out, and
Or you should have your robot part be a nurse, and then Lombardi be a newborn baby. And then
do they
the
both
robot-
have shapeshift?
I can only turn into Ryan. I
Okay.
can't be both at once.
yeah, because the body just falls.
Yeah.
when Ryan comes up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you
I'm gonna-
shapeshift into a nurse baby, but it's connected somehow, so it really is just one.
What do you want to shapeshift into?
Can I? Okay, hold on. Can I shapeshift into a nurse holding a baby where my face is the baby's face and the rest of the nurse is not working?
We're not going anywhere today.
Like it's not. It's a puppet.
We're
it's like
still
a puppet
standing at the entrance
situation.
to Nairobi.
You can I mean, there's not a limit on what you can make your
Right. I just can't have two faces.
right. I mean, I guess you could have the baby face
By the way, Jorge
on the
is
baby.
on his way.
Oh, okay. Hey, it's my first name.
I didn't know.
I'm gonna
I go by my middle name.
shapeshift into a nurse holding a baby
Okay.
with my face as the baby's face.
Okay. I'm gonna want you to roll just to see how convincing that disguise is.
The nurse's head just like flops to one side.
What am I rolling?
It's your
Just
oh,
a
God.
20?
Yeah,
Wait, does
just
the
roll a
nurse
20.
even have a face?
What?
Does the nurse have a face? Or
Yeah.
is it just... Okay.
But it doesn't function.
It's a,
So it's like the approximation of a face?
yeah, it's
Okay.
it's a working. It's like it looks like a face.
Yeah.
But like the real face is the baby face. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the one that functions.
Yeah. I got a 1.
Great.
It is
Really fucked up looking.
an awful looking.
Like the nurse.
Everybody notices you, and they're very intrigued by you.
So
I rolled a 9
Yeah. Okay. Well, don't be
plus influence.
9.
okay, wait, deception. I can do
You
deception.
can use one of your social ones, or let me see.
Okay, deception
Influence if you want
is
to.
5 d20 and 2d6. I don't know. Okay.
It's
Can
5,
I-
so it's plus 5.
Can I
12.
use agility to like
So I
sneak?
got a 14.
You're the most convincing so far.
Well, I got a 14.
Oh,
plus
14?
the influence, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're pretty
I'm just
convincing.
acting like a
I want to like
doctor.
just climb on the ceiling of whatever building we're infiltrating.
Okay.
Horrifying.
The other
Yeah.
thing
You're
we-
sneaking though.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay,
good.
that's
That's
fine.
a good idea.
So
Can
9
I
plus your
suggest
agility.
another
So
idea
14.
though?
You're okay.
Yes.
We hold the hands, and someone says, "Oh my God, my hand! My hand's a terrible accident."
Well, so far, I would say they look at Werner Herzog and think it's probably a therapy dog. Mm-hmm. They look
No,
at
I'm a
Bambi and
doctor.
they're like, "Oh, okay,
I did
she
not
belongs
go
here
to
for some
5
reason."
years
thing is-
of medical school to be called therapy dog.
I'm thinking for deception, it's more just I've become like a haze. Like
Oh, okay.
I'm not a person anymore. I'm just kind of like floating.
Yeah, use your
Like
atomic
people are
abilities.
like, why is it foggy in here? But
Yeah.
no one knows because I'm
It is
and
I.
you're very sneaky.
It is I, Dougie Hauser, in my purple haze. of
Literally,
medicine.
Dave is the most distracting
My medicine
person.
haze.
So, I mean, if you guys want to use that to your advantage,
Yeah.
I say, "Oh God, I need help!
Yeah. My face.
Somebody help me!" It's the baby talking.
okay. Oh, that
Ugh.
they do pay attention to you.
Ah,
Okay. So you guys, Dave is preoccupied now. Let's say.
A bunch of people have surrounded him.
Yeah.
What is your deal?
The doctors and nurses
So
are
now
paying a lot of
it's-
attention
so
to
now
him.
it's hands, haze,
Yeah.
and hers dog.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spider creep along the ceiling
Okay.
and keep a lookout for.
These hens have lost the body. The body is in a terrible accident. We need a donor body.
All right. Roll for not perception. Roll for perception so you can try to find the supply closet with the fucking coats.
Okay,
Me too?
So this is
Yeah. Everybody. Or the three of you, not Dave.
19.
11.
Oh, okay. So, Bambi in her cloud form is able to see basically just there's a bunch of closets, and on the end is one that's just got the supply marker on it. So, if you would like to go there.
Yeah, so what my thought is, I want to, in particular, go under the door and open it from the inside out, because I'm assuming the supply closet is locked.
Yeah, sure, you can roll for that.
Okay. So that's agility, right?
Yeah, that'll be agility.
Okay, the score for that is 18.
Yep, that beats it.
Yay.
So you guys, she opens it. Let me just make sure, see if anybody sees you. 17.
Oh boy.
Okay, somebody noticed that the door popped open on its own. It was just one of the security guards doing their patrol. So what would you guys like? He's not hostile right now.
He
Can
just
I
was
roll
like,
for influence to use my dog?
Yeah,
Charms.
absolutely.
to show him your belly.
So I got
no.
a 2 and 5.
Jesus Christ.
Which is 7.
He's mostly just confused by the fact that there's a large dog with a brain in its helmet. He's not, like I said, he's still not hostile, but he's very suspicious of you all now.
So the hands are going to flatten themselves on the ceiling to make themselves as inconspicuous as possible, which probably doesn't work at all, but you know.
He is paying attention to Werner Herzog. Right?
Great.
Okay. So, why are we in the supply closet again? You wanted to...
I want a stethoscope, so I am doctor. I know medicine.
So at this point, though, none of us are human.
No.
So I'm kind
They're
of...
very distracted by Dave, which...
Well, can I whistle for my new companion, which is an ostrich wearing wheelies?
No.
I mean, you can. I don't know what you're going to try to do with the
He's
ostrich.
already so distracting right now. Like, all the energy is towards him. I'm like trying to think...
I think that's a bad idea to bring in the ostrich.
Yeah, there's
Dave,
a horse in the hospital.
I need you to roll just... I guess a persuasion to see how well you're talking your way through this. What other mental and social stuff do you have? Do you have deception?
I have deception.
Okay, then roll and add deception.
All right. So I'm trying to talk my way out of this?
Yeah, you're trying to just make sure everybody's like understanding what's going on with this horrible mess that you have turned into.
Yeah, it's 17, and I'm like, I need help. There's something wrong with me.
Okay, yeah, so you win that.
Give me all your doctors.
There's definitely a couple doctors and nurses are trying to attend to you now.
Is there like an alpha doctor or nurse that like... I'm trying to create as much of a distraction as possible.
Yeah, I'd say one of the shift leaders is paying attention to you right now.
I want
They are
to use
focused
hallucination.
on your crazy baby.
I want to use hallucination. I want him to think... Is it a him or her?
We'll say it's a lady.
Okay, I want her to think that her hands have become pasta strainers that have pasta in them. And I want to be like, don't drop that pasta.
Okay.
Don't drop the pasta.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm just standing in the supply closet like, what the fuck, guys? What are we doing?
Okay, roll for that one, I guess.
I'm not sure how.
So what is your influence score?
I want to say 0.
Okay. So you don't get any advantage to it.
All right, so I just roll.
Yeah. Yours versus theirs.
16.
16. It's tied. I'll give you the tie.
Yes!
So
to drop the pasta.
They see pasta strainers as their hands. And they start freaking out, which is just drawing more attention to you guys.
Oh, also, I have hallucination. Can I try to do a hallucination?
You can.
Let me roll for that. I got 4, but I also have 5.
Okay. Let's see what this security guard thinks of your... Oh, no, they got an 11.
Well, what I tried to do was a very handsome adult Neil Patrick Harris doctor. But what I did instead is, because my mind wanders, because to remind the folks out there, I'm a Saint Bernard with the brain of Werner Herzog sort of on top of its head. It's sort of a fused brain situation. So, but there's a lot of dog influence going on. So the dog part of the Werner Herzog is also thinking about things like a nice dog butt. So what happens is it's Neil Patrick Harris's body and then just a corgi's ass for a face, and the tail is wagging furiously.
Okay.
And so it's just like, doctor, I'm a doctor.
The ass, the anus just flexing words.
Doctor, I think that there's that.
So that security guard that sees this clearly thinks that it's like a hologram or something. He's thinks this is obviously bad.
Also, I want to add one thing, is that Werner Herzog is very excited by his own hallucinations. Now trying to sniff the butt of the corgi butt on Neil Patrick Harris's body, which is sort of funny because like Werner Herzog is a dog body with Werner Herzog's brain, and then the Neil Patrick Harris hallucination is Neil Patrick Harris's body with a dog ass for a face. It's sort of a yin and a yang sort of situation. So that's going on. That's what's happening.
All right, what would Bambi and Hens like to do?
Well, this distraction. Oh, pizza!
Pizza.
Just a second.
Sorry,
I roll to
podcast.
see if we get pizza.
I'm not cutting this out, podcast.
All right.
all
So what would you
Brought
like
to
to
you
do,
by
Jane?
Domino's.
While this distraction is happening, I'm gonna fall from the ceiling and try to turn the handle on the closet.
Oh, well, the closet is open.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna try to find a clipboard.
Okay. Okay. Go roll for your searching.
Could put it there or in the kitchen.
10 plus. What is your... Do you have any mental or social?
I have logic and perception and learning.
Okay. I'd say go by logic.
Okay, so 15.
Okay. So you find a clipboard. You also you have a good view of. It's not a very big closet. It doesn't look like anything's hidden in it. There's some extra lab coats. There's gloves. There's
Okay, so
all
I'm
sorts
gonna-
of stuff that
I'm gonna
you'd
pop myself
expect.
into a lab coat so that my hands are like sticking out the armholes, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
like ghost through the hallways as a lab coat
Okay.
with my clipboard,
We are horrifying.
and I'm gonna fly down toward just like somewhere a little bit calmer, where there isn't a corgi ass.
Yeah. Okay. So like you
thing
want to go
and
toward
a-
a waiting room or something like that. Yeah.
That'd be good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go freak
fine.
out the waiting room.
All right.
You just got in a lab coat
Yes.
and you're heading away from the thing.
Yes, with a clipboard.
Okay, so I just want to, as I'm still particulate and kind of people can't see me.
Yeah.
I just want to look around and just see if there's any clues. What's the company's name?
Just double check. The company's called Undella.
Okay. Yeah, is there any way I can just like look around and see if there's any?
I'll say
There's
that.
nothing really at the hospital, though, right?
No, they're not involved with the hospital. They're a tech company. That like some of the products they use, like the data pads and stuff like that, will be from Andela, but they're not particularly. They're not a medical supplies company. So
what I'm going to do is I want to find the breaker, the circuit breaker, and turn off all the electricity in the building.
Oh, boy.
So we can get out of here.
okay.
That's my plan.
So just to be clear, there was no reason to go in here.
No.
No.
All right, just making sure.
KG wanted a lab coat,
Right.
and now Jane has a lab coat.
Nice. Can I get a stethoscope from the...
Sure, you can try to, but the security guard is paying attention to you.
Can I warp in more corgi butts?
Wait, can I do my thing, though?
Yeah.
Can I roll perception to find the circuit breaker?
You can.
5, but 3, so 8.
You don't know. There's no circuit breaker on this level of the hospital.
Okay.
So
Are there any patient rooms on this level?
no, this level is mostly just like there's the emergency room, which is because you're on the ground level. And then it's mostly just offices and supply closets and stuff like that.
Okay. Can I zoom around and try to find where the patients are?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
Okay. Go roll perception just to see if you 10 plus.
13.
Okay. Yeah, you can see the little wing of where some of the patients are.
Okay,
would
I'm
be.
gonna zip down there and see if there's anybody who's in like a patient room thing alone, like maybe an elderly person.
Okay.
Are you going to scam an old person right now?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Let me just see if anybody notices you, because they're pretty distracted. Okay, nobody notices you.
Great. Do I find myself an old
You have
person?
found an old person in one of the patient
Great.
rooms.
I'm gonna zip in there and introduce myself as Dr. Hands.
Okay. Okay. And
And I'm gonna say, look, there's been a leak of some experimental gaseous medication, so everyone is experiencing slight hallucinations. There's no reason to be alarmed.
okay.
However, I might appear not to have a body. That's normal.
Okay. Yeah, roll for persuasion, I guess, or one of 6. The old person does not believe you. They start freaking out and hitting their nurse call button.
It's all right.
You might have to smother this.
I mean, nurses are probably going to be on the way already.
Okay, I'm going to continue this plan, and I'm going to find the next person to explain that they may have...
Try on the next person.
Cool. I zip into the next room.
Same explanation?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
She does this with every single room.
18.
Hey!
That's good.
So 21.
17.
You got someone with questionable mental faculties.
Their mental faculties aren't 100%. So they believe you.
Great. Is this another old person? Or
Yes, it's another old person.
So, we're going to get this gas leak taken care of very soon. But in the meantime, can you tell me everything you know about the Undella Corporation?
I mean, they just end up telling you the stuff that you kind of already know from the Wikipedia articles and the chimps have the internet. So they were able to, you know the same thing. They give you no new information.
Okay, well.
Can I roll to see if I do more hallucinations?
Sure.
I got a
9
plus 5.
15. He's not going to believe you. Whatever the hallucination is.
See, what happened is I tried to summon another Neil Patrick Harris, and this time the face is correct. However, his hands are both corgi butts.
All right, he's still not aggressive towards you, but he's kind of like trying to shoot you out of the hospital. He's trying to all right, dog, you need to go. You're obviously not a therapy dog.
Right, magical telepathic dog who's summoning Neil Patrick Harris corgi abominations.
Yeah.
Can I go or no?
Yeah.
What's Dave doing?
Dave has thoroughly distracted people, and the shift leader right now thinks that their hands are.
Am I at the entrance? I'm still at the entrance, right?
Yeah, you're still in the entrance to the emergency room.
So what I'm going to do then, as my radioactive particulate cloud self, is I'm going to pop into the. I want to pop into the overhead speaker and say, "Hi, we're experiencing a gas leak. If you're seeing anything out of the ordinary, don't worry. It's just a hallucination caused by this gas. We're working on getting the leak fixed. You are in no actual danger, but just anything you see here that may seem out of the ordinary is not real."
Okay, go ahead.
Oh no, it's a gas leak. I'm very afraid. I don't understand that this is 5, a ruse.
14. Okay. Let's see. How many people believe you?
Oh my god! Fucking fuck.
What does that mean?
Everybody is alarmed by what's going on.
We just need to leave.
You're very suspicious.
I think we just need to get the fuck out of here.
Right. I think it's time for me to roll about my ostrich.
I mean, yeah, we might as well burn it all down.
Yep.
Why not have a giant ostrich?
So I rolled a 10.
Burn a hospital.
I rolled a 10.
No, not yet. I'm good.
I have telepathically summoned my ostrich.
Okay.
I don't know what the 10 means.
It's there.
And the ostrich rolls in on a pair of wheelies and just starts terrorizing everybody because it's an ostrich.
Okay. All right. They're hostile towards the ostrich, but
that's on the ostrich. That's its problem now.
Right.
All right. What would you guys like to do?
Bail.
You're a bail? Okay.
I'm gonna Yeah, I think I'm just gonna run.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Anybody else?
Yeah,
I'm assuming everybody's gonna bail.
I'm gonna see out a window because I'm particulate. Should I roll?
Yeah, just roll for your escape.
I shouldn't have said that because I'm gonna roll low and then I'm not gonna escape.
I rolled a 3.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Do I have to?
I rolled a 16.
Okay, you're
agility is 5, so 21. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna fly out a window.
Escape, and then I pause and I start licking my butthole.
Yeah.
Just going to town on it, like real, that real frantic thing where it's like,
Yeah.
I'll do that for a while.
All right, go ahead and roll just for your escape,
For
real
my
quick.
butthole. 7.
I rolled a 1 for running out the front.
He trips over his own
You
feet.
trip and your illusion collapses because you were so... So they see Vern Lombardi, and besides the doctor who is still pasta strainer hands and is distracting some people.
Wow.
I say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We were doing so well.
I'm so sorry.
Prior to this meetup.
Security got an 8. So they're so distracted with all the insanity
They
that's
don't know
going
what
on.
fire to put out first.
That they just kind of they're running around with their heads cut off pretty much, and you guys make it out.
Yay!
What about the ostrich? He's still in there.
I'd say, that's up to you if you're going to recall your ostrich.
Well, let me roll to see how the ostrich is doing. I got it. So it's
Oh,
not doing
no.
good. I think it's probably making a scene.
Yeah.
Probably embarrassing itself a lot.
Maybe it's getting nervous and
Yeah.
doing the thing ostriches do and trying to shove its head into the sand,
think
but it's
it's
just
stuck in
ramming its face into the tile.
Stuck in an MRI machine.
They are very mad at the ostrich right now.
I
I rolled a 17.
It's got its,
So
it's in an MRI machine. Its ass is sticking out. It's causing a fuss, kicking orderlies in the face.
So these
we're just
security guards are going to attack your ostrich.
Oh, so we're gonna be outside this hospital, just all breathing heavily, while just the sounds of an ostrich getting attacked is emanating from the hospital.
Yeah.
Should I roll to see how good my ostrich does?
Yeah, you can roll to see what your ostrich.
It rolled another
Jesus.
2. It's not doing good. It's doing very bad.
All right. Well, they're gonna try to shoot your ostrich.
Oh no!
17.
It's dead now.
They
kill it. They killed the rip in peace ostrich on wheelies.
Double check just to see how much damage they did to it. They only did 4 damage, so it's
a slow
hurt.
death.
It's it's disabled.
The crying, the wail of an injured ostrich is going like, "Rah! Rah!"
And since the ostrich is disabled, let's just see. Yeah, they killed your ostrich.
Aw. Rip in peace.
That was
Wheelies
a-
ostrich.
That was a fast ostrich.
Yeah, live fast, die young. Ostriches do it well.
From 2200 to 2200. When year is this? When year is this?
22.
And literally just heeled in screaming, went headfirst into an MRI machine, and then was shot
Got its
immediately by a
ass
bunch of
shot.
orderlies.
Over and over again.
Did you
People, other
conjure?
ostrich, we
Did you
hardly
conjure
knew.
this ostrich?
No, it was a companion.
No, it's her
Okay.
companion.
If I get rid of this, can I choose a new feat?
You can, I'll let you get a new companion. Probably just,
I don't need a new companion.
Yes,
That
you
was
can
it.
do something else.
I'd like to do something else. I don't need any other friends other than my poor dead wheelie ostrich.
All right. So you guys are out of the hospital. Mm-hmm. What would you like to do?
Mourn the ostrich.
You mourn the ostrich. You say
It was a
few
short
words.
life, and like many lives, it was out like a flame from a candle. Poor wheelie ostrich, it did not know what hit it. It did not understand its brief, cruel existence.
Hans plays Candle in the Wind by Elton John through its speakers.
Now I would like to do the ceremonial crotch lick in respect for my ostrich friend.
You lived your life like a candle in the wind.
And now
Okay, now what would you guys like to do to move on from
I
this
say we just go straight
disaster?
I would like ice cream.
Our music is produced by Chris Corlew. Follow him on Twitter at @thecorlew, CORLEW, and find more music at shipwreckedsailor.bandcamp.com. Our artwork is produced by Justin Brown. You can follow him on Twitter at @JustinTBrown, and find more of his artwork at artnessbyjustinbrown.com and justinbrown.info.